What's up, you guys? And breaking news. Wonder Woman 1984 will be going straight to HBO Max and theaters. This report comes directly from us from Variety. I have to say, before we dive into the report, though, I am actually surprised because I did not see this going to streaming anytime soon. I honestly didn't see that happening. I also didn't think that Warner Brothers would settle for putting a Deadpool property like this. But like I said before, um, this is the beginning of the streaming wars. This is the beginning of the theaters going away. It's funny. Me and the guys just recorded an Ask Alex show talking about this today, about the theaters potentially going away. This sets the precedent that these tentpole movies that we love so much in theaters are potentially going away. Like this is a real thing. So this report comes to us from Variety. And in the report, it says Wonder Woman 1984 is heading to HBO Max and U.S. movie theaters on the same day. Warner Brothers and the studio behind the superhero blockbuster still plans to open the movie on December 25th. So in December 25th, if you have an HBO Max subscription, by the way, Ian, if you're watching this, I'm gonna need that HBO Max password. So hit me up, my bruh, because I want to watch this movie. And they're still coming out with this movie on the 25th of December. This is very shocking, and also this is also confirms my fear that these movies are going straight to streaming. The theaters are going away. They're going away. They are going. This. I think we need to start gearing ourselves up to really find out that these tentpole movies that we love so much are no longer going to be made for the big screen anymore. They're not. And I think this is now a huge shift on how we're going to view content. Because as I was telling the guys earlier today, being home during this quarantine, we've had a lot of great original content from Hulu, from Netflix, even Disney Plus, and I can say that this is shocking. This is shocking. We had Mulan go straight to DVD. We had Mulan go straight to Disney Plus. We had other things going straight to streaming, and I have to say this is not going to be looking good for our future endeavors for movies. I hate the fact that this is what it's come to, but Variety, other news outlets are reporting today that this tentpole movie that was supposed to bring Warner Brothers at least almost $1 billion will now be headed to HBO Max. And this is not a joke. This is not false. This is not coming from We Got This Covered like some crappy YouTubers and people who would report on We Got Discovered. No, this is coming from Variety and Deadline that Wonder Woman 84 will be going to streaming. If there's anybody who's watching this stream right now, if there's anybody who's in the chat right now, let me know what your thoughts are, because I'm flabbergasted. I did not see this coming. I did not see this coming at all, which kind of reminds me. Oh, what's up, Jeremy? How you doing, man? Yeah, I had to hop on here because Jeremy, who's watching now, like me and him and Ian had a conversation about this. We said that we are, yeah, just realized that you're alive. Crazy to see it. Yeah. Me and the guys had a conversation about this, and we were basically saying that ironically we're living in a world now that the theaters could potentially be going away, and this is, I think, the first sign of it. We'll definitely dive in more detail about that tomorrow when you watch the episode of Ask Alex. But man, this is not going to look good. I by the way, Jeremy, Make sure Ian sees this stream because I now want his HBO Max password because I'm watching this on HBO Max on in December 25th. Christmas is looking really good for me on 2020. So Ian, if you're watching this, please send me your HBO Max password, please. But anyway, but yeah, this is crazy, man. Jeremy, if you're still in the chat, what do you think about this, man? This is shocking. I sure as hell did not think that this was going to happen. I didn't think that Wonder Woman out of every single property, I did not think that this was going to happen, man. Max needs the W though. They don't have that many subs, but it's a great service. You're right. HBO Max does not have that many subs. It is definitely a great service. They have a humongous library filled with original content. HBO Max is really doing it big over there. But yeah, this is the beginning of the demise of the theaters. This is the beginning. And ironically, well, I won't say this is the beginning because, Jeremy made a good point though earlier today where he said that, we started watching movies on TV long before, this pandemic happened, which is true. But I think the pandemic has accelerated a lot of these things where now studios are losing money. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. I don't. What's up, Abbas? You were too funny, man. You were too funny, Jeremy. But yeah, what's up, Abbas? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Abbas, what do you think about this, man? What do you think about Wonder Woman 84 going straight to HBO Max? Guys, if you're in the chat, thank you guys for stopping by. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Go to my Patreon page up there or up here if you want to be a Patreon. But yeah, what do you guys think, man? This is crazy. This is super crazy. I think this was going to happen eventually as streaming is the future. That is true. I do think that streaming is definitely the future of how we do things. We made a point today that there's no such thing as record stores anymore or DVD stores because iTunes and Amazon have basically wiped that out. And streaming is definitely the future of this new wave of technology. And when I heard this news, I had to immediately come on and explain what's going on because this is something, man. This is something that I did not think was going to happen. I knew that one day that we would definitely reach this point. I even said today, I do believe that if things don't get better between 2022, this is going to happen. Abbas brought up the comment that Black Widow might be next. Hey, that's a possibility now. I think it's, John Campea made a video today saying that Black Widow is likely to head to Disney Plus. And it's possible. It's possible. At this point, nothing is off limits. Nothing is off limits. I wouldn't be surprised if we get an announcement that the Batman is going to HBO Max. I wouldn't be surprised right now at this point if Eternals or any of their future Marvel content is going to Disney Plus. At this point, it's just like I said, like nobody's going to the theaters. Not during the pandemic, at least. Nobody's going to the theaters. And this is just crazy. Wow, I just never expected that at all. Jeremy says you're probably right. Yeah, I mean, I just never expected this. Not this soon. And we were just talking about this earlier today. I can't wait for you guys to see that. By the way, anybody that's in the chat, tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. A brand new episode of Ask Alex will debut tomorrow. So you definitely want to check that out tomorrow. But yeah, this is crazy. I mean, yeah, I just didn't think that was happening. So I wanted to come on here and give my 2 cents about it because I know it's breaking news right now. And I'm sure the top media YouTubers and outlets are running with this story now. But I had to come out on my channel to try to make a little bit of an effort to inform my viewers and people who work with me about this news, because this is crazy. This is not something that I thought would ever happen. At least not right now. I think that certain movies will benefit from this. Abbas, that's where I disagree with you, man. Only reason why I say that is because most movies right now, most movies that get brought into streaming, whether the studio owns the platform or not, the movies don't make that much money. Like Mulan, it was I believe a $200 million budget. It did not even make that much money on Disney Plus or its digital outlets. It didn't. It didn't. That, and you can look that up. It didn't. And you putting a $200 million movie like Wonder Woman, and they probably spent $100 million on their marketing. That movie's not gonna make its money back. It's not gonna make its money back at all. And I guarantee you, nobody's gonna go to the theaters, at least not in heavy numbers during a pandemic. They're not gonna do it. I mean, look at Tenet. Tenet was a $400 million movie. $200 million to make the movie, $200 million to market it. They didn't even. They need about $800 million to break even. They haven't even hit that. So it's just I think it will benefit the movie in terms of the nostalgia, not just nostalgia, but the viewers who want to see it. But I don't think it going straight to streaming is going to help it. And plus, keep in mind, this is a movie within the DCEU. I guarantee you, Walter Hamada and all those other people and Warner Brothers did not want to do this. This is an executive decision that they had to make in order to recruit. Not in terms of box office, but I mean, as it getting more recognition. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree with that. I do agree that it will definitely get more recognition. But Patty Jenkins is supposed to do a third movie. Pat, I guarantee you, I can almost guarantee you, after I talk to a few more friends that I know in this business, this is Patty Jenkins' last movie. I guarantee you on that. I guarantee there will not be a Wonder Woman 3 from Patty Jenkins. I guarantee that, because it's not gonna make the movie. It's not gonna make the money. It's not. Unfortunately, I hate to be the one to say that. Well, let me just say nothing's ever a guarantee, but I can almost guarantee once this movie comes out in theaters or on streaming service, Patty Jenkins is not making a third movie. I can almost guarantee that. I can almost guarantee it. But yeah, that is the news, man. Patrick O'Donnell writes, "This is a disaster." Yeah, man. Hey, I feel you, man. I feel you, because this is a movie I definitely wanted to see in theaters. But I don't know why Warner Brothers just won't push it back. Maybe they're too much in the hole with so many other properties. But yeah, I agree that this is definitely a disaster. It's definitely a disaster. And I like I said on my show earlier today, which will come out tomorrow, that if things don't get right by 2022, the theaters will be on a downturn. They will. And I said that I would expect that most of these streaming outlets that we have, like Hulu and Netflix, that are developing original movies and original TV shows and original documentaries and things like that, that is going to be our norm in terms of consuming content. And in a certain way, it has definitely been a norm in consuming content, especially now during the COVID pandemic. So I'm interested to see how this story unfolds. I'm interested to see where it goes. If another piece of news happens to drop and I'm home and I don't have anything pre-recorded, I will definitely drop it live. Come up on here live and talk about it. But man, this is not what I thought it was going to be, man. I was not expecting. I was probably expecting maybe like a small Pixar movie. I mean, even that, like, the Pixar movie Soul is going to Disney Plus. That's going to Disney Plus. And also, like, other smaller movies are going to either the Hulu or Netflix. Zendaya and Denzel Washington's son, they shot a movie strictly for Netflix. So that's going to be our norm for at least the next couple of years. I firmly believe that. But thank you guys so much for stopping by on my YouTube channel, Momentum Media. Please like, comment, subscribe. That way you get all the updates every time I'm releasing a video here on my YouTube channel. I go live a couple days at the time. And if you want to be a supporter, just subscribe. Subscribe. Help me get 3,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for your engaging conversations. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And as always, you have a blessed day.